Hello, I'm Dr. Bennett from Compass Training. Our goal is to improve the customer experience. Now, what is customer service? Find out what a customer wants and give it to them. In today's video, we're looking at what makes a customer happy. Now, every customer service provider encounter is unique. However, there's several factors that can lead to making a customer happy. We're going to start you off today with 12 points. Firstly, delivering high quality goods or services is fundamental in making sure your customers are satisfied. And it goes without saying that always make sure your products and services are value for money. This way your customers will be satisfied and in turn be happy. So the second point is excellent customer service. Now surely this goes without saying, doesn't it? But if we provide efficient, fast, friendly customer service, then in turn our customers are going to be happy. They're going to be satisfied. That is a significant driver in customer happiness. Think about yourself as a customer. You would choose to go to a business or an organisation which provides excellent service and treats you as an individual customer, treats you with respect, because in turn you feel happy. You feel happy going to that place of business and offering them your business. So always ensure that you provide a fast, efficient customer service. The next point is timely responses. We must always make sure that we respond in a timely manner, no matter whether it's a customer question, a query, a concern, a complaint, or even feedback. If we respond in a timely manner to any of these particular situations or scenarios, it shows that we value the customer, we respect them, we value their concerns or their questions, we take their feedback seriously, and we're prepared to do something about it. Now think about when you've been a customer and you've had to bring something to the attention of the service provider. If you feel like it's being addressed straight away and the situation is being put right, then you're likely to go back and do further business with this organisation. If, for example, you're brushed off or you're fobbed off, you're probably never going to go back there. So always make sure that you respond in a timely and efficient manner. The next point is personalisation. Always try where possible to personalise the service. Remember, every customer is unique and always treat your customers as the individual person that they are. Always remember their preferences, their likes, their dislikes. Keep a customer history record if you're able to in your place of work. Now, my local coffee shop, they know exactly what I want as soon as I walk in the front door. Maybe I'm boring, but they always know what I'm going in there for. And the fact that they treat me as an individual and they remember me as a customer, as an individual customer, goes a long way. That's one of the reasons I keep going back there, as well as the product is excellent. I buy from there. I walk in, they acknowledge me and they say, do you want the usual? Or they say what I normally have and I say, yeah, please, I'll have the usual. So always try and personalise. Offer products as well, which your customers will like. So think about what they normally order and make suggestions in line with what they normally order or what kind of products they like to have. So always treat your customer as an individual and personalise that service wherever you can. The next point we're going to look at is clear communication. It's really important that we are clear and open and transparent in our communication with our customers. Always make sure the customer is aware of what's happening. For example, you might work in a restaurant. If a customer comes in, be open with them and say, I'm really sorry, we're going to be half an hour before we can get you a table. We'll get you some drinks while you're waiting. If you can get them a table within 20 minutes, even better, because you've exceeded that time limit that you've given your customers. Remember, if there is a problem and you have to deal with a complaint, always tell the customer, I'm going to speak to my manager, I will resolve this issue in 20 minutes. Make sure you do resolve it in 20 minutes, of course, but always keep your customers updated on what's happening. Remember, a customer informed is a happy customer. So the next point we're going to look at, and this leads on nicely from the last point I was talking about, is problem resolution. I mentioned before, if a customer has a problem or a complaint, it's very important that it's resolved in an efficient and timely manner. Remember, A customer will always be satisfied if you go the extra mile in resolving their problem, issue, complaint. Always make sure that if you have to refer the customer or the complaint or both somewhere else, that you give them an expected time when this will be resolved. And there's nothing wrong in saying to a customer, I'm really sorry that this has happened. What can we do to make this right? That gives the customer a little bit of control over the situation, and it gives them the opportunity to say, well, I didn't like what you served me. Could I have a fresh meal? Then that is what they want, and that is what we should, if we can, give to them to ensure their satisfaction. Satisfaction equals happiness. The next point we're going to talk about is consistency. And again, this really goes without saying that customers like a consistent experience. They like consistent quality of service and of product. Now, earlier I talked about the coffee shop I go to. I know before I walk into the front door of the coffee shop that, well, I mentioned that I'm going to get the product I want because they remember my order. But the service and the experience overall when I go in there, it's always consistent. It's normally the same staff, it's the same price, it's the same products I get, the product never differentiates, and it's always the same experience. And again, because it's consistent is one of the main reasons that it makes me happy as a customer. I know exactly what to expect before I go in there. And before I even drink the coffee I'm getting, I know it's going to be as good as it was last time. So consistency also makes for happiness. The next point is appreciation and recognition. Two really important words there. Appreciation and recognition. It's always really important that we recognise our customers as individuals, but also that we recognise how loyal they are to our customers, especially our regular customers. It's really important that we appreciate them, and we tell them that we appreciate them coming to our business, selecting our place of work over many others out there, and that their business means a real lot to us. My local car dealership, when I take my car in there for work, they do a really good job. They appreciate me as a customer. Recently, I had a tyre puncture. I took my car in and they did it free for me. They said, oh, you come here a lot, we'll do this free. It only took them 10 minutes and it was really nothing to them. But to me, it went a long way in just reaffirming to me that I'm a valued customer of theirs. They also offer such things as reward programs. So for example, the last invoice I got, there was a voucher on it and it said, bring your car back here, we'll give you 10% off your next bill. So always recognise your customers as individuals, as loyal customers, and always think about how you can encourage their repeat business by offering loyalty rewards, things like that. It makes them very happy. So the next point we're going to look at today is a user-friendly experience. This is about how easy it is for your customers to do business with you. Now, remember a little earlier I talked about the car dealership I use. They make it really easy for me to take my car in and do business with them. They offer a pickup service for the car. So if I'm busy or I've got appointments or meetings and can't physically drive to the dealership, they will come to my house and pick the car up. That is an example of making it as easy as possible. They bring it back in the evening as well and I pay them on my driveway. So that is an example of making it very easy for your customers to do business with you. Also think about if you have an online presence or maybe a store online, think about how easy it is for your customers to add products to your basket or cart and how easy is it for them to check out. Remember, if a customer gets frustrated with your service, whether it's online or in person, they're going to be unhappy. We want to make sure our customers are happy, so make sure it's very easy for your customers to do business with you. The next point we're going to look at is surprise and delight. Now, how many of you out there have received something extra as part of the service or the product that you have bought and paid for? Probably not many of you. And I'm the same, except a few weeks ago I made a small eBay purchase and the seller not only sent my item in very quick, timely manner, he also included some little freebies. And to the seller it cost pence, but to me it was such a nice gesture that it made me feel valued and appreciated as a customer. And it's also prompted me to think about making repeat purchases from that eBay shop. So it's always nice if we can offer our customers something that they're not expecting. A little token of our appreciation will go a long way. Always think about that in making sure our customers are satisfied and above all happy. The next point we're going to look at is social proof. What is social proof? Social proof is recommending to our customers that they leave positive reviews or feedback, or indeed that they spread positive word of mouth. They recommend your product or your service to their friends, family, co-workers. This in turn will reassure them that they have chosen the right place of business to engage with. It also affirms that they are a valued customer and that their loyalty is appreciated. Now, the dealership I mentioned earlier, they always post on their social media platforms when they've had a customer's car in, and indeed it encourages a conversation to take place because customers may respond. Sometimes when I've left positive feedback, the place of business will respond to my comment and say, thanks for being such a great customer, we love having you in the coffee shop. Thanks for bringing your car here, it means a lot, and we love working on your car. Those sorts of things just re-emphasise that you've chosen the right place of business to engage with. And in turn, this makes our customers feel happy, valued as well. The last point we're going to look at is feeling valued. And this really brings together everything that I've talked about, everything we've covered today. Customers, just like you and I, want to feel like more than just a simple transaction. We want to feel like more than just a person in a queue. Always, always treat your customers with respect, value their business, and tell them how important they are to your business. Remember to upsell where you can and really individualize that service. In turn, there will be happy customers. So to wrap up, remember, happy customers are more likely to become repeat customers. If they're satisfied and happy with the service or the products that you're offering, they're more likely to tell their family, friends, co-workers, next door neighbours, anyone they come in contact with about how good the service is or the products are that you offer. This in turn will increase your customer base, and in turn you'll make more money, more profit, your bottom line will be more healthy. So remember, treat your customers as the individual person they are. Always understand who your customers are and remember your customers. That's key here. Remember your customers. Remember the coffee shop I go into. They remember me as an individual. They know how I like my coffee every morning. In turn, I go back there every morning for coffee. So remember, always do what you can to make your customers happy, and they in turn will repeat business with you in the future. So there we go. I hope you found this video useful and it has helped you to understand how we can keep our customers happy. Don't forget to subscribe for future notifications and also check out the link in the description box. That's to our online course, which I'm sure you'll find very useful. Until next time, take care.